What's up everybody, Kieran here. Welcome to my latest video, new digs. Haven't bought too many records because I'm trying to avoid that, but can't seem to avoid it completely. And I've come up with actually some really good finds. Mostly jazz and one album that I ordered from the record store. So basically what happens is I go in and I ask them to order a record for me. When I say I'm not record shopping, they call me, tell me it's ready. And when I go in, I start looking for some records. I look through new arrivals, you know how it is. Can't help it. So the new record that I got, I don't buy many new records, is something that I don't know that many of you will dig, especially those of you that watch my channel because you're into jazz and I don't know, the stuff I usually show anyways, but it's something that I really like. It's fun, something that has a summer vibe, and it's Tuxedo. So this is a combination of Mayer Hawthorne and Jake One, who's a hip-hop producer. Mayer Hawthorne is the reason I have kind of a connection to this, and it means a lot to me. It's because my cousin's from Ann Arbor, and he used to hit me to all the Ann Arbor hip-hop, Ann Arbor, Michigan hip-hop when I would go there in the summer to visit him. And Mayer Hawthorne, formerly I believe DJ Haircut, from this group Athletic Mike League. So it's a hip-hop group, kind of a local hip-hop group, and Mayer Hawthorne kind of got signed to Stone's Throw by Peanut Butter Wolf for this record that he made. Not even a full record, but some songs he made. Kind of some soulful stuff of him singing and stuff, as opposed to his usual stuff, which was producing hip-hop. So a few songs from this came out a few years ago, and that's all that there was. So they've been working on it for years, I guess, as they work on their other project. Mayer Hawthorne has, after his Stone's Throw debut, released 2 major label releases, and it's a lot of fun. It's funky, it's like kind of dance music, and it's on Stone's Throw, and has this awesome sexy ass gatefold. So I'll play some of the music, but like I said, it's something I can listen to with my girlfriend in the car. Sunshine, hot weather, kind of just fun vibes, some very dancey stuff. I'll give you guys a quick needle drop on it. Funky dance music. I'll give it all to you. Shining like a light in the nighttime. Loving everything that Another song. I don't want no one else. Well, I tried to get you off my mind. Quickly, a few other tracks. It's a 2 LP. Just kind of give you guys a sense. Actually, my favorite song, So Good, which is on the other LP, but this is so you have Stone's Throw, and you have Tuxedo. All the labels are different, all 4 labels on there. Anyway, I picked that up. Check it out online. Check out the song So Good if you're into this kind of funky, groovy stuff. I know some of you will be, and if you like hip-hop, check out Sweats and Kicks by Athletic Mike League. Sorry for the glare. Check out that CD. By the way, I'm shooting this differently. You guys will notice I'm trying with my camera as opposed to the iPad or my computer. See how it works out. What do we got next? So jazz records. Let's go through this. First one, I was really thrilled to pick up another Impulse record, added to the collection, and it's Art Blakey, A Jazz Message. This is featuring McCoy Tyner, Sonny Stitt, and Art Davis, and this is a original stereo copy, Impulse A45. Art Blakey is one of my favorite jazz artists, as I mentioned before, and this is one of 2 Impulse releases he did. That's what Impulse kind of did. They brought in artists that were signed to other record labels, Blakey being with Blue Note at the time. And this is, it's nothing groundbreaking, but it's, you know, he steps outside of the Jazz Messengers format and makes a great record, you know, classic jazz of the time from the early mid 60s, and with some different personnel. McCoy Tyner being young at this point, he's 23 I think, 24, and then Art Davis 29, and then you have Sonny Stitt, who was older in on it, you know, older jazz man at the time. And this is in beautiful condition. You can see the gloss on the gatefold. The only thing is this little drill hole here, but anyway, it definitely was really happy to find this. It wasn't cheap, but I love collecting Impulse and I love Art Blakey, so I couldn't leave this behind, and I'm hoping to find his other one sometime soon, the one that's kind of like the all black cover with where you see Blakey on drums. So that was a great find. Got a stack here. Next one is a Verve record, one I had never seen or heard of, but an artist I know. I have his 2 Impulse releases, and it's The Individualism of Gil Evans. And this is stunning. I need to listen to it some more. I've only spun it once, but it's definitely something to look out for. It wasn't expensive, and the personnel on here is remarkable. That's what drew me to it. So this is on Verve, an original US copy. It says, a deep look into the probing new music of the most personal of today's jazz composers, plus a first hearing of the remarkable Gil Evans jazz piano. So just to list off some of the names, you have Paul Chambers, Richard Davis, Eric Dolphy, Kenny Burrell. No, you can't go wrong with that. This is from recorded in 63 and 64. The Individualism of Gil Evans. I kind of want to give you guys a little needle drop on this just quickly. I'm sure many of you know this. A lot of the Verve records, I don't have that many Verve. This is one of the cooler ones, I would say, that I've found, but it's definitely an experience. You got to listen to the whole thing. But very moody. So you get the idea. Definitely recommend this if you find it. The Individualism of Gil Evans on Verve. Pick that up. Wasn't expensive. Okay, what else do I got here? Oh yes, I was very pleased to find this since, not even in the screen. Many of you have spoken about him in the VC, some 70s spiritual jazz, another Impulse find. And it is Michael White, Pneuma. I don't know how you say that, Pneuma. Anyway, so this is the Canadian pressing, which doesn't have the photo of him here, or this way. But this is a beautiful, beautiful album. I've never seen anyone show this. I've seen them show other ones, Spirit Dance, I believe, but it wasn't expensive, and it's a gatefold, and the music is stunning. So you got some vocalists on here. So side one is there's 5 parts to Pneuma, and sorry if I'm saying that wrong. And then side 2 is just some beautiful, beautiful music. Really just blew me away. So I definitely recommend you pick this up, especially the song, the Blessing song on side 2 was, wow. That's spiritual jazz when it just takes you on a journey, and it's I know not everyone loves the free jazz. So side 1, Pneuma, is very challenging. The violin, it's rough, up and down, it's an experience. But side 2 I think is very, very accessible, and something I definitely recommend you guys check out. Blessing Song, Ebony Plaza, and Journey of the Black Star. This is from, I think, 71, 72 on Impulse. So very happy to find that, especially for a good price. So that was it from that record store. So that was pretty good find. Oh no, I lied. Here we go. So this one is a record I already have, and I couldn't believe I found another copy. I didn't need another copy, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I might sell it online, because it does go for quite a bit. I didn't get it for cheap, but I couldn't leave it there. Or if someone wants to trade, if someone really wants this and has something or a few albums they want to trade for, this is an original mono copy of Wayne Shorter, The All Seeing Eye. Sorry for this glare, sunny day here. So this album is from, I don't know what year, I think it's 65 or 66. And the personnel is just unbelievable on here, as is the music. Freddie Hubbard on trumpet and flugelhorn, Alan Shorter on flugelhorn, Gratian Monker III on trombone, James Spalding on alto sax, of course Wayne Shorter on tenor sax, Herbie Hancock on piano, Ron Carter on bass, and the incredible Joe Chambers on drums. So, I mean, it's Blue Note, it's that lineup, you know what it is. I've shown it before when I found copy. This one's in a bit better shape. They rated it VG+, the cover as well as the LP. It's not in perfect shape. There's some, scuffings here, as well as the bottom. It's a bit banged up, but the record plays well. Maybe a few cracks and pops, but I'm sure if it got cleaned up, it would play beautifully. So like I said, if you're interested in a trade for this, I've never done a trade in BC before, but I definitely don't need 2 copies of this, both original mono copies. So, but I couldn't leave it there. It's so rare that I see it in Canada here. Original Blue Notes like this, especially, this is a really good one. So let me know, or maybe I'll just sell it online. Went to do a second photo shoot for NeedleGroove for the t-shirts and stuff at another record store closer to my house, and picked up a couple of records while I was there. More jazz records, some couple soul jazz. This is Johnny Hammond Smith, The Stinger. Nothing out of the ordinary, but the music, the cover is what really drew me here. I'd seen this one there before. They've had it for a long time, so the guy gave me a bit of a deal on it. Still wasn't super cheap, but anyway, I wanted it in my collection. I thought it was cool. It's a Marvel cover, and apparently they have a Spider-Man one. I read something about a series of Marvel covers, the Prestige in the 60s, so if you know anything about that, let me know. It was really hard to find online. I did find one other Marvel cover that was Spider-Man, but this is really cool. You have Houston Pearson on tenor sax, as well as Earl Edwards, and then Floyd Smith on guitar, John Harris. It's your standard soul jazz, nothing groundbreaking, but definitely enjoyable for me, and I always love adding a Prestige to the collection. This one's in good shape, and it's on that blue Trident label. So that's Johnny Hammond Smith, The Stinger, and I think this one's from 1965. Okay, and another Blue Note. This one's from the 70s. This one again, another one soul jazz that I bought for the cover. I mean, I like the music, but just turn this off here. I like the music, but I love the cover, so I had to get this. I can play this for you guys quickly, why not? I like doing the needle drops. Nasty funk soul. Woo, screaming. You get the idea. You guys know what it's like. I'm sure some of you have this, but it's cool to add another Blue Note to the collection. I had seen this one around a couple times and decided to pull the trigger this time. And lastly, I got a blues album. Lastly, I got a blues album that I've been wanting since I picked up his first album, and it's Johnny Winter's Second Winter. And this is 2 LPs, but only 3 sides. contains his complete Nashville recording session. So good blues, electric blues if you're into that, which I am. I know a lot of people in the BC aren't into the electric blues, but I was happy to pick that up to add to my blues collection. So that's it. A few records I found recently. Pretty good haul for not really record shopping, just picked up haphazardly on the go. And that's it. Hope everyone's well. I'm gonna see if I can slip in a video of this record player that my friend gave me. Just he picked up at an estate sale. It's a dual 1229. I'm looking at it right now. It's not functional, but it does spin, so maybe I'll show you guys that. Or maybe I'll make a separate video you guys can check out. So keep an eye out for that if it's not attached to any of this, okay? Take care, guys. Peace.